Okay, so I'm making what my mom called disappearing casserole. And it's basically tater tots, ground beef, onions, garlic, cream of mushroom soup, salt, pepper, a little bit of granulated garlic for good measure. And then it's topped off with cheese, like American cheese. It's horrible for you, but it's so tasty. So, I've got my skillet going. Let me show you here. My iron skillet, cast iron skillet. I'm using this awesome, fresh, infused garlic oil. It's not infused with weed or anything. It's just infused with the garlic. So, there we go. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to commence in making the disappearing casserole. So hopefully you enjoy, and I don't get burnt. So yeah, so I'm just like mincing my garlic in my press. I love fresh garlic. It's so healthy. It's so easy. It's so cheap. Add some chopped onion. Got that going. Turn my heat down a little bit. And I basically want to cook this until the onion is transparent or a little bit browned. But you don't want hard onions. You definitely don't want hard onions. So I'm definitely inspired and have been baking this afternoon. But that's when I get most creative with my foods. Which, of course, duh. Turn my heat down just a little bit. I had it kind of rip-roaring hot, but I like it that way. But I move quickly with it. You have to. You cannot just leave the cast iron skillet alone. But I'm going to add about, it's a pound and a half of ground beef. This is, I think it's 85% lean. And I'm going to brown this up. And that's going to take a hot minute. So I'm going to pause and come back to a different product. Okay, so I got the beef under control because the pan heat was a little too high. But that's okay. It happens. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my baking dish, which is usually a 13 by 9. But I'm just going to use this, I don't know, probably 9 by 9 square. I got some tater bites, tater tots, whatever. And I usually use the little round ones, but these are fine. These are like the fat oblong ones. But it works. You know, some people would spray this, like with ham or something like that, but I don't like to put any more crap than I have to into this. Just because there's, you know, it's not the healthiest meal, like I said, but every once in a while you have to have one of those, like, home-cooked meals that is really, like, just yummy and comfort food. So this has your potatoes, your beef, oh look, a teeny tiny little bit of veg. Your soup's included. Well, I'm probably going to have a Caesar salad with this tonight, just to at least add a little something green. So this smells amazing. I ended up using like 2.5 cloves of garlic, about half of a yellow onion. There. Oh, it smells great. And you know, since there's soup in it, and this is a leaner meat, I'm actually probably not going to drain the fat. But we'll see. Sometimes I leave the fat on because that's a fat girl thing and it makes it taste better. There we go. And yeah, I know. Leave me alone. Okay. So I kind of try to make a layer so it's not, you know, willy-nilly in there. You can't have your tater tots willy-nilly in the pan. Alright. So I'm done chopping. I usually do dishes as I go because I'm kind of OCD about that stuff, as you can see. There's very few, but they're done. You know, and I just kind of scan things, clean up as I go because that's what a lot of cooks do. A lot of cooks don't, and that's fine. But I'm one of those people that likes to keep my area clean and free of debris. So anyways, once this browns up, basically what I'm going to do is, if there's too much fat, I'm going to remove it. But it's looking like there might not be too much. I might take like a teaspoon or so out. Anyways, I'm going to add the 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I just get the Winco brand. Add some salt and pepper for flavor and a little bit of granulated garlic. I'm going to put all of that together. It's not going to be hot. I'm going to turn the heat off. Then I'm going to put that on top of the tater tots. Then on top of that, I will put the cheese, and then I'll pop it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes at about 350. So, once all this pinkness goes away, I'll make that happen, and then I'll show you different results, or the results, excuse me, with pictures. So, later, y'all. But it's 4:20, so I gotta stop, take care of that, feed the cats, and then I'll finish dinner. Okay, back to it. Okay, so here is the meat with the onions and the garlic. Oh, and my oven's ready. Along with the salt, pepper, and granulated garlic, as well as 2 cans of the cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to put that on top of that, and then put these on top of that. So I'll share a picture of that when it's done.